NFC East and perhaps in the NFC altogether. Meanwhile, Helix at Grossmont, the battle for the musket. Helix has had that musket so darn long they probably don't even know where it is. That's our PPR game of the week. Rick Willis will be at Torrey Pines for the North County Game of the Week, brought to you by Tri-City Medical Center. Mission Hills will be visiting Torrey Pines. That's going to be a doozy. John Soderman will set up shop at Hilltop for the National City Mile of Cars South Bay Game of the Week. They're hosting Sweetwater. Nobody beats Al Cajon Ford, and nobody treats you better. That's why Matt Gilson will be at Steel Canyon as the Cougars welcome Valhalla to the East County Game of the Week. Brandon Stone's at Crawford for the Jersey Mike Paredes City Game of the Week. San Diego and the Colts doing battle. Christian at Scripps Ranch will be the Nelson Photo Pigskin Idol Game. And Maddie Sinclair will be at La Jolla Country Day for the Small School Game of the Week. And, of course, we save 4 big games for last. We call them the Renovation Realty Final Four. We will have those for you and a graphic to be seen sometime later. And we have just enough time to announce Derek from Domino's winner. Every Friday we post our pictures from the Alarm Clock Pep Rally. Allie Wagner was at Helix last Friday, and all these pictures got posted. And one of those pictures is a pig, a hidden pig. Derek from Domino's. You find it, share it, and you win free pizza like Lori Garlic Langmaid did. Lori, send us a direct message to our Facebook page, and you can find out how you can pick up your $40 worth of free Domino's pizza. We start our South Bay coverage on the volleyball court. Southwest hosting Hilltop. In the opening set, here is Alejandra Garcia scoring on the big block. After that, it's all Lancers. Erica Damon with one of her 27 assists. This one to Brianna Gonzalez. Hilltop wins in 3. Up north at San Pasqual, the Lady Golden Eagles hosting Escondido Adventist. Golden Eagles senior Lexi Michelson leads San Pasqual to a 2-love lead, but Escondido Adventist junior Mackenzie Phillips with 11 kills, and then sophomore Kiana Shelter with 32 assists, helping senior China Cochran with 19 kills. Lady Hawks win in 5. Escondido Adventist now 23-1 on the year. Senior day at Washington Park Pool, Army-Navy taking on Escondido. Not a bad day to be playing water polo. Army-Navy sophomore Charlie Cole with 7 scores, while Escondido senior Truman Arion gets a hat trick for a 14-13 lead, and Cougar senior Kevin McCullum with his 9th goal as Escondido hangs on for the win. The final 15-13. Escondido now 16-7 on the year. Down to South Bay, Chula Vista hosting Monte Vista. Third quarter of the Spartans, Kenneth Frias volleys in one of his 4 scores. On the other side, it's the Monarchs' Bryce Kempton who scores 5 times. Monte Vista wins 15-7. Well, in the span of 8 days, the San Diego State football team and their season went from aspirations of a New Year's Day bowl game to a salvage project. Matt Gilson has our story.
How's this for highs and lows? There's a very real possibility that both Stanford and Arizona State make the Pac-12 title game with losses to SDSU on their record, while the Aztecs end up nowhere near the title game in the Mountain West.
Anytime you have a dream you fall short of, you kind of get down because the goal has been 22 since we've been working, in the winter and all that. But, we still got goals ahead of us, bowl games, and, win out the rest of the season. So we still have things to look forward to and to work for.
It's difficult knowing what we had at stake and the opportunity we had. It's tough to kind of move on, but that's what you got to do. You got to take it week by week. There's nothing else you can do.
After losses to Boise and Fresno, the Aztecs now hope to turn one of football's most tried and true cliches into reality.
Just take it week by week.
Just taking it game by game.
They realize that we got another game to play, and that they're out there for the fun of the game, and we got another game this week, and we got one after that.
It's hard to believe that the same Aztecs that won those first 6 games could lose the last 2 the way that they did. This Saturday, we'll get to see which of those teams makes the trip to Hawaii.
2 weeks in a row, we've taken losses that we think as a team we shouldn't have. We didn't play our best football, we know that, and we just want to go out there and prove that we're still the team we think we are.
From Montezuma Mesa, Matt Gilson, KUSI Sports.
Thank you, Matt. One other college note, former Silver Pigskin finalist Anthony Lawrence is the PFL Offensive Player of the Week. The former foothiller from Grossmont throwing a career-high 6 touchdown passes in San Diego's 61-10 win over Jacksonville at their place. It was USD's 17th straight league win. David Wells was in studio on Thursday, and then he was at the Pacific Coast Grill Sunday night. And on Monday, he was on his home course at the Del Mar Country Club. It's all part of his Perfect 33 Foundation, the fundraiser helping out a variety of causes none more than important than the Navy SEALs and their family. Jose Martinez provides the pictures and sound right now.
it's just a huge honor, you know, to have those, you know, those guys go out there so we can play golf, so we can play baseball, so we can, you know, have the freedom that we have. And, you know, I love it when you see somebody in uniform in the airport and a couple people just stand up and clap.
Anytime we can come out here and help contribute and donate to families that are deserving and needing of it, it's a great opportunity.
To be able to give back and help them out in any way possible, I mean, it's a no-brainer, and you ask any of the guys that are out here, we wouldn't guess twice to be out here to, you know, do something to help them out.
I think all the things that we do in this community, for the people whom make how we live possible, it's great.
First of all, I want everybody to know that that's David Wells. I'm Larry the Cable Guy. A lot of people can't tell us apart, you know. I'm glad I'm able to help out and do my part and helping to raise money and joining these charity events.
These guys are very generous. They're very supportive. We all work with each other's charities. We donate to each other's charities, you know, whether it's time, money, or just support however we can do it. So, you know, we just want to support and raise whatever cause it may be, and today is my cause.
Well done, Jose. In the 5 p.m. hour this evening, we had a sit-down with 1904 FC investor Demba Ba, the international soccer star, discussing a variety of topics.
An executive assistant here by the name of Shelley Weiss. She is a lifelong, born and raised West Ham fan. You know, she knows of you. Obviously, you were her favorite player for that 12-game stint. Could you look into that camera right there and tell Shelley what your favorite memory is of being a Hammer?
Okay, so I was about to sign in West Ham, but nobody knew. So for me to get in the training facilities and get my medical done, I had to hide in the trunk of my friend's car, drive through the journalists, get into the training facilities of West Ham and get my medical done and back in the trunk and go home.
Crazy stuff happens on the soccer pitch. We found this. I know it has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but can you look at this? Have you ever seen anything like this? This is daylight somewhere in Asia. Have you seen this yet?
I've seen this yesterday. I think it's crazy.
What's the craziest thing you ever saw on a soccer pitch? Nothing like that, I assume.
No, nothing like that. Craziest thing?
Yeah.
This referee, Mike, in Premier League. I got kicked in my nose, and then I was like on the floor, like complaining, and then he just looked at me, he said, "That's fine, you're still ugly."